If you are looking to run TikTok ads for your business, I wanted to give you 10 tips that I personally wish I knew before I started running TikTok ads. For those who are new around here, my name is Corbin, and over the past few years, I've spent millions of dollars inside of TikTok ads. Over that time, I've learned lots of things on what to do and what not to do. So that's why I want to share 10 tips that I wish I knew before. These are gonna be tips that are gonna help you save time, money, and just help you get the overall best performance from your ads. So let's jump into tip number one. Tip number one has to do with the TikTok algorithm and the reality of the platform. Too many advertisers skip over these 5 principles and don't understand it and end up paying way more than they need to. So the first principle that we need to understand is that we need to optimize for watch time over conversions. If people don't watch the video, the ad will never convert. The next thing is better content equals cheaper cost. The closer the ad looks like to organic content, the cheaper you will pay. This is a big hack inside of TikTok to get lower cost per 1,000 views. Next, creative fatigue. Inside of TikTok, you are going to be wanting to create ads very often and very frequently because they fatigue a lot faster than inside of Facebook. And don't worry, I'll be talking about tips on how to quickly create ads later in the video, so don't worry about that. The next thing is creative over everything else. In case you aren't noticing a theme here, creative is really important. If you could have the best optimized account in the world, if you don't have a good creative, then it's not going to do anything for you. And then finally, the first 2 seconds is everything. If people don't stop the scroll, then nothing else matters. Which leads us to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is how to find inspiration for your TikTok ads so that you can have the best creative possible. So the first tool that I want to point you towards is this little cheat sheet here. I put together a TikTok hooks list. This has 100 TikTok hooks that you could use inside of your creative in case you wanted to start getting some ideas in here. There's one for leads and e-commerce. So there's a link down below in the description to check that out if you want, completely free. Now, the next resource for you for inspiration is to use the TikTok Creative Center. So the TikTok Creative Center is a free tool. You just come into TikTok Creative Center. I'll leave a link to this down below as well. And inside of here, you can see you have inspiration for top ads, keywords, creative insights, top products, and then you even have trends. So this is a great place to start trying to find trending ads. So you can click in here inside the top ads. In here, you can do all sorts of things like sort by industry, objective, last 30 days, and you can just scroll through this and look at what ads are converting for your specific niche. Another free tool in order to find inspiration is actually in the TikTok Ads Manager itself. Once you have created your account, which I'll talk about here in a minute, you can come over to your tools, and then inside of the tools, there is this creative inspiration. When you click inside of here, it will give you a very similar tool to the Creative Center where you can look and see different things that are trending in your specific niche. And of course, another free option is just to go on TikTok itself and then search for keywords related to your niche and see what is trending right now and which videos are getting the most views. Now, if you wanted a little bit more of an automated and organized way to organize all of your inspiration and find new inspiration, I would recommend a paid tool like Foreplay as well. This is if you wanted to have a little bit more insights and actually spy on some of your competitors. For this, you can search by brand, keyword, or you can even filter by specific categories. So I really like this tool, so you can check that out if you're interested, but the other free tools will get you pretty much most of the way there. The reason why I personally like Foreplay is because I can add boards and put different clients into these little boards right here and have inspiration for each one of these little topics. And it does have like a lot of really good search functionality, but like I said, all those tools will work for inspiration. Just trying to give you options. So now that you've gone through and found inspiration for your TikTok ads, it's time to move on to tip number 3, and that's how to actually create your TikTok ads. Now, when it comes to creating TikTok ads, the way that I see it is you kind of have 3 different options. 1, you can either do it yourself. 2, you can hire a creator, or otherwise called a user-generated content. Or 3rd, you can use AI. Now, there are pros and cons to each one of these options, but these are the tools that I recommend. I just want to point you in the general direction so you know which tools I personally like to use. The first one for doing it yourself is I would recommend a video editor called CapCut. CapCut is actually owned by ByteDance, and for those who don't know, ByteDance owns TikTok. So it integrates really well into TikTok, and it has all sorts of really nice features such as adding auto captions and cool transitions that you can use for your ads. The next option to hire a UGC creator, the platform that I prefer to use is one called Viral Ecom Ads. They have really good packaging and really good pricing. Like their packaging starts at like $60 for a video, and they can go through and create really good ads for you, and they've been doing it for a long time, and so they know what works. Another option is like Fiverr, or you can even just Google UGC creators and you can find people in those areas, or you can DM people on TikTok, but sometimes it's hard to get those people to respond. And the third option is to use AI, and lately this is the one that I've been using the most, honestly, because it is very fast and it's becoming easier to use, and it's honestly one of the cheaper options because creators can cost a little bit, and CapCut even has a subscription there. The one that I've recently preferred to use is Creatify. The thing that I like about Creatify here is if you come to the home, you can come here to the trending collections, and then inside of here you can see all, and then right here they have a bunch of different trending videos. And if I wanted to create an AI video for my product using a same template, I can just click here and then I can recreate this ad. It will ask for the image of the ad, and then I can automatically recreate it. So it's a fast way to scale up your content. As I mentioned, inside of TikTok, creative fatigues really quickly. So this is a really quick way to get content in a fast way that is actually good. Now, tip number 4 has to do with the audio that you're going to be using for your TikToks. Now, when it comes to using music or trending sounds, this can really trip people up, and it's tripped me up. I've made the mistake and I've learned the hard way, is that you can't just use any audio that you hear inside of TikTok. If you're running it as an ad, it needs to come from the TikTok commercial library. Now, one of the easy ways to tell if something is from the TikTok commercial library is to once again come to the TikTok Creative Center and then come over here to the creative tools and then come to the commercial library. Once you come in here, you can see these are all the music that is approved to run on TikTok as an ad. So these are ones that you can grab and actually put onto your TikToks in order to use as music. Don't just grab some random trending music and not check if it's on the ad library, because if you start to run it in the ad platform, TikTok will ban or will flag that ad and it will shut it down. So heads up there, make sure you're using the commercial library when you're using it for ads. Now on to tip number 5, and that is what determines your cost and how much does TikTok actually cost. Here's a simple breakdown for you. So you can expect to pay around $3 to $10 per 1,000 times your ad is shown. You can expect to pay a cost per click of around 17 cents to $1. This can vary pretty dramatically. I've seen this quite a bit. It can go higher as well when somebody clicks on your ad. And then the cost per view can be around 1 cent to 7 cents. So you can get views for relatively cheap. And then the actual cost per acquisition or the cost per lead or the cost per sale, it's going to vary depending on your product. So I can't really give you a range on that. I've seen acquisition costs under $10. I've seen acquisition costs over $200. It just depends on your product or service. Now, the more important question is what determines your cost? Well, we've talked about it a little bit, but here's some of the things that are the biggest factors in determining your cost and getting you towards these lower ranges of these numbers as opposed to the higher ones. First, you need to have creative quality. That's the biggest factor. Good UGC style ads that get cheaper cost per 1,000 views. That's just how it is. The next thing is your audience targeting. So the broader you are targeting inside of TikTok, the cheaper your cost will be. TikTok is really good at actually finding your audience. So a lot of times I do like to set up a very broad audience and it can get you cheaper clicks and cheaper leads or sales. The next thing is the industry. So whatever industry you're in, it can be more or less competitive. Beauty and e-commerce is a little bit more competitive inside of TikTok. So your costs are going to be a little bit more expensive there. And the last thing is seasonality, especially during like Black Friday and things like that. Costs can go up, 20 to 40% on there. So just things to keep in mind when you're kind of looking at the cost per TikTok. Now, another thing is that you do need to spend at least a minimum of $20 a day inside of TikTok in order to run a campaign. So if you're running multiple campaigns, those all need to be spending at least a minimum of $20 a day. Just things to keep in mind. And tip number 6 actually has to do with costs as well. And that is to make sure that you are taking advantage of free ad credits when you sign up for a TikTok ads account. I actually have a special link from TikTok down below in the description where if you sign up for a new TikTok ads account, you can get up to $6,000 in free ad credits. You can check out the terms and conditions there, but it does need to be a new TikTok ads account. So just something to keep in mind. So when you're signing up, make sure you use that link so that you're not leaving any money on the table. Tip number 7 is to make sure that you set up your TikTok Pixel before you start running your ads. Now, for those who don't know what the TikTok Pixel is, basically it's just a little piece of code that you get from your TikTok ads account that you place onto your website, and it tracks things such as page views, purchases, and all sorts of data that you can feed back into TikTok so they can find your right audience, and also so you can understand which ads are actually driving the revenue for your business. If you don't know how to set up the TikTok Pixel, it's really easy. Once you have set up your TikTok ads account, all you need to do is come over here to Tools, and then you can click on Events Manager. Once you're inside the TikTok Events Manager, you can connect a data source here. From here, you can go web, and then it will give you a little piece of code that you can put on your website. I have a full tutorial on how to set up the TikTok Pixel down below in the description in case you wanted to follow along and set that up completely. For tip number 8, I want to give you an idea of a basic account setup for your first ad that you're getting ready to go live. What I would recommend is testing 2 different audiences and 3 different ads at the same time. So what that would end up looking like is you'd have your campaign here. Inside of that campaign, you would have an audience that is targeting specific interests. So say that you are selling a camera, you could go in and type in people who are interested in cameras or people who are interested in photography, film, different things like that. It would be a very targeted audience. The second audience that you would do is what's called a broad targeting audience or an auto targeting audience. This is where you're letting TikTok actually target your audience for you, which I know can sound scary, but TikTok knows a lot about people. And once again, coming back to their algorithm, it is really good at finding your purchasers. So I would recommend setting up those 2 audiences and then testing them against each other to see which one has the better results. And then in each one of those, I would create 3 ads and have them test against each other as well. So you can see if ad 1, 2, or 3 performs better. And I know this is a super high level overview of this, and I'm kind of doing that on purpose because there's a lot to cover inside of here. I'm trying to go through these tips, but if you want a full TikTok ads tutorial, 100% free, I'm not trying to sell you or anything like that, you can check out the link down below or check out the video right here. There's a full course that walks through this entire process and how to actually set up a full TikTok ads account. Now, tip number 9 is about the landing page strategy, and this is something often that is overlooked as well. You need to think about what people are going to be seeing after they click your ad, and you need to remember that TikTok traffic is often colder than Facebook or any other traffic from like Google or other sources. Your landing page needs to show social proof immediately. People need to understand that this is a good landing page that they can give you your credit card. There needs to be reviews, testimonials, some sort of social proof that lets them know that they are in the right place and this is a trustworthy brand. The next thing is page load speed matters more on TikTok than other platforms. Because it is a mobile first environment, you do need to make sure that your landing page is optimized for mobile. And the last thing to keep in mind is it is good to have a video on your landing page, especially because people are coming from a video platform inside of TikTok, and usually they just want to consume a video when they see that. So you could have a video that goes to the landing page and then a longer video that explains behind your product or service, and that can help improve conversion rate. If you don't know how to make landing pages or you think it's a super technical process, I would recommend checking out something like Unbounce. This is the landing page builder that I like to use. It'll help you with all those different things. You can get started for free if you check out the link down below in the description. And tip number 10 is about managing comments. If people are commenting negative things on your ads, people are going to see that and they're not going to purchase. So you need to make sure that you are managing your comments and you have a strategy in place to do that. The tool that I would recommend you looking at is inside the TikTok Ads Manager. If you come over here to tools, there's this comment manager. Inside of here, you can look at specific TikTok comments on all of your ads. You can block specific keywords, you can block users, and you can even look at all of the replies for your specific content. So this is a really useful resource that I think a lot of people overlook, because if there are a lot of negative comments and people are seeing your ad, then people are not going to purchase. And I do have one bonus tip for you as well, and that is that TikTok now has a keyword planner. If you don't know, a lot of people are going to TikTok to actually search for specific things. So now you can start creating ads that are actually targeting people who are searching for things inside of TikTok. You can target specific keywords. So in order to use this tool, you can come over here to the keyword planner and you can find specific keywords. You can type them in here and target those keywords inside of your ads. If you aren't sure how to do that, don't worry, I have a full tutorial on TikTok keyword ads that you can check out right here, and we'll see you in the next video.